two crazy Dartford protesters on the Dartford Bridge. We're going to pretty much tell you my opinion on it right after this intro. Those two Dartford protesters climbing that Queen, we call it the Queen Elizabeth's Bridge. Are they doing right for the world? They're protesting oil, right? Fossil fuels. No more. The world is going to be, better off without it. You use fossil fuels every day. We need it. They're on about like going green and everything, but they climbed the Dartford Bridge to protest. How ridiculous can you get? Why don't they just do things normal? I know it's going to make headlines, and it has. It's made worldwide headlines, and that's what they want. They want people to respond, and that's what they've got. We're giving them the response, and if we don't respond to them, no one's going to care about them. Why should we care about them? That's what I mean. People put them in England, right? People put their lives on the line to protest. And that's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing. They're putting their life on the line to protest, and it's only just making things worse. People are in traffic, right? People are in traffic, and all that oil in their car is just building up and building up and building up and building. It's being wasted. They are wasting. They are creating waste. Then more waste than anything else. That's all they're doing whilst they're up there. Yeah, they're trying to. I'm not even going to try and rectify anything that they're doing because none of what they're doing is right. None of it. It's wrong. All of it is wrong. There is other ways of going about it, and I would suggest that you go and protest under the Thames, under the River Thames. There are some walkways. There's one in Greenwich. There's one in Woolwich. Under like footpaths underneath the Thames. And you can protest there. Protest anywhere, not the roads. Something that's going to cause congestion. Congestion creates havoc, and it creates a lot of backlog. People have got to be there for their loved ones, and you're stopping them from being there for their loved ones because of your stupidity. Do you think it's right? I don't think it's right. I think people are going about it the wrong way, and there's some naughty things being thrown around online that these people, I'm not going to say it on this live stream, but basically some people are saying like, where's Storm Ian when you need them? Or like, where's the thunder and lightning when you need it? And, people want to see, especially blood donors need to use that bridge to get to hospitals, to get to patients who really need it. Not only that, there's people who are trying to be somewhere and they can't be there because of these two protesters, and they've shut off Dartford Bridge, which connects Essex to Dartford. And that's a very important bridge, just for those of you who don't know. It's an important bridge that you have to pay a fine. You have to pay a fine if you don't pay to go over the bridge. You literally, if you drive a car over the bridge, you have to pay to get over that bridge. It's called a toll. You pay the toll. But they've had to cancel all of that. Everything's come to a standstill because of these two idiots climbing the Dartford Bridge. It's a really, really tall bridge, by the way. It's a very long and tall bridge. They've managed to climb up these metal vines, right? And they've managed to get up there. They've harnessed themselves there, and they're staying there since the morning time all day and presumably all night. How are we going to get them down? Well, we're going to have to use lots of fuel, right? The only way I can think of getting them down, because that's what we're doing. We care about people who put their lives on the line, and we, even though it like pretty much, you know, so many people would have like lost their lives because of these two individuals protesting over fossil fuels, end the oil, or it will end us. And people are losing their loved ones because of this. It's not right. I've seen a video of someone saying this is selfish. It is selfish. You know, I mean, yeah, they're going to do whatever they can to stop, what they believe to be, the end of us. There are other ways of going about it. You don't need to be like putting other people's lives on the line because of your own opinions, your opinions. People are even like gone to the extreme. They've gone to shops and they've poured milk on the floor, super gluing their hand to the floor. What's going on? People, are you crazy? Are we crazy? But just we must be crazy. They are really not doing a good job with making themselves look good. If anything, people are going to be against them. Come on, guys. There are other ways to protest. There are other ways to protest. Protest outside Buckingham Palace. Protest. People are going to the extreme and nobody's going to be on their side. In fact, next time, I'd hate to say it, but next time that these protesters are going to be seen protesting by other people, they are going to be public enemy number one. Public enemy number one, these protesters. They have pretty much put a great big bullseye on their backs. And this target it's really going to be, I hate to say it, but it's not going to look good for those who are protesting. What about the innocent protesters? Innocently protesting, without harming other people, without any way that no condescending ways that you're going to harm other people. No, none of this like stupidity. It's wrong. It's wrong. No, it is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. God damn it. It's wrong. Okay, the way you're going about it is wrong, because the way to get them down would be, and I would imagine they've already thought about this, is getting a helicopter flying above them and dangling down one of those bungee cords, rescue bungee cords from the helicopter to save them. And that's the only way I can think of to get the rescuer to glide down. But they don't even need rescuing. These are obviously professional climbers because they've been up there all day. The normal person wouldn't last an hour or 2 hours, probably 2 hours. But these have been there all day for because they've shut off Dartford Tunnel, and that means people are not able to get to their loved ones. People are not able to get, people who work for the NHS are not able to get to work. There's people in hospitals who need help, and these nurses are not able to get to work. And if they cannot get to work to help somebody dying in hospital, that means these people are going to die because they've got no staff. No, the staff cannot physically get to work and do their jobs to help people survive. People are going to lose their lives because of these two individuals who climbed up the metal beams, the metal like a viney beam that goes along, that you can actually climb up. It's like basically like a zip line kind of type of vine, metallic vine that runs all the way up the bridge. But they've managed to climb up that vine to the top, and they've situated themselves there. They must have. They are public number one. They have created a big bullseye on their head, and every other protester has a big bullseye on their heads now and backs, all because of these two. And it's not fair for other protesters. It really isn't fair because people are going to start taking matters into their own hands, and we've already seen it. We've already seen it, and it's going to get ugly, people. I hate to say it, but it's going to get ugly. It I feel for everyone. I feel for everybody who's been affected by this. I feel everybody who's missed seeing their parents for their final hour. You know, they've not been able to get over that bridge to be with their loved ones for that final hour. You know, before they passed away. It's Imagine how that makes someone feel. That's devastating. They couldn't say goodbye to their loved ones, all because of these selfish, ignorant protesters. It makes me sad thinking about it. It makes me sad. And consequences are going to be occurring. And I hate to say it, but these people have gone the wrong way about it. I pray, I do, I pray that, you know, for everyone who's been affected by this. I really feel for you, and you do not know how much I care, and I really want to let you know that I really want you to know that you are loved so much. That these don't let these two selfish idiots ruin anything, because you even though they pretty much done the deeds, they've done the worst deeds ever. Please just know that, you know, try something's gonna give, and I don't like it. I really just want to say that there's a way of doing things and there's a way of not doing things, and the way they've done it is, you know, it's selfish, and it's affected thousands of people. Thousands of people have been affected in many different ways. People have not been able to get to work. People have not been able to see their loved ones. People have not been able to save the day. You know, like, you know, they could have been somewhere potentially to save somebody from doing something, and they weren't able to be there because they stopped people from getting across the River Thames. Yeah, the bridge from Essex to Dartford and from Dartford to Essex. There was like, I think like something ridiculous, like 30 miles worth of traffic for like 12 hours straight. That's like traffic standstill for 12 hours. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. But try not to use any nasty words, please. Jizz off you bollock dollops in your friend's ear or breakfast. Whatever you do, spread love like butter. Peace out. How'd you turn it off? Wait, I need to end this live stream. But yeah, peace out.